All right, welcome to London, welcome to Wembley, welcome to Press Conference Day, ahead of an absolute monster this Saturday night live on BT Sport here in the UK and ESPN in America, ESPN Plus in America. We've got a magnificent fight. Artur Beterbiev, the unified world light heavyweight champion, defends his belts, his crown against Britain's Anthony Yarde. As you can see, we've got a tantalising undercard, including a WBA World Flyweight Championship bout between Artem Dalakayan and David Jimenez. We've got a glimpse into perhaps the future of British boxing, maybe even the future of world boxing. The Itauma brothers, one brother, Karol, fighting for his first title, and one brother, Moses, making his long-awaited heavyweight debut. We're going to have a chat with the top table here. We'll begin with Hall of Fame boxing promoter Frank Warren of Queensbury. Frank, a magnificent show. We'll talk about the main event in a little while, but talk to us a little bit about this undercard and how it's all come together.
Well, we've got a fantastic undercard. I mean, it is a great undercard, and that WBA Flyweight Championship is going to be something special. There's no doubt about that. You know, Dalakayan, hope I pronounced that correctly, and Jimenez, I think between the two of them, I think we can see something a little bit special. And, you know, we've got for all the cooperation between my fellow promoter from Ukraine, we've got a situation here where we've been able to facilitate this fight and make it happen here because of all the problems that are taking place in Ukraine. And we're all behind them. And as you just said, Dev, we've got the two brothers here who are exceptional talents. Karol's already made his debut, as you know. He's 9-0. He's fighting for his first title as a amateur. He won the World Olympic Youth Gold Medal. So that's the pedigree that he's got. And I'm really looking forward to this fight. I'm looking forward to this year for him. If he comes through this fight, I'm really looking forward to some big fights for him. He has the talent to go all the way. His brother Moses, to my right, everybody in boxing knows about him. As an amateur, he's only turned 18 last month. And as an amateur, he's been superb. Last year, he won the European Gold Medal, Amateur Championships, 4 fights, 4 knockouts. He won the World Amateur Championships, beat all the opponents. That's a big, big feat. You know, something for somebody as young as him and for him to go out there and beat some of those great fighters in Europe and in the world is a magnificent achievement. He's had a lot of things have been said about him about sparring. He's been sparring from the age of 16 with most of the top quality heavyweights in this country, and the reports back have been brilliant. Where we are now is seeing his debut, and this is going to be, I believe, he's on the road to some great fights and some great success. He's all what it takes. He's got magnificent ambition, and we're going to make sure that we give him all the opportunities to be another great British world heavyweight champion. I'm sure you want to ask some questions of the fighters.
I think you've teed it up perfectly for us there, Frank. Let's run the table a little bit. Let's bring in Yuri Rubin from Boxing Union Promotions, who is representing Artem Dalakayan, the world champion. Yuri, please, a word from you on this magnificent flyweight title fight.
Добрый вечер. Мы из Украины. Я хотел бы в первых словах поблагодарить Фрэнка Уоррена, знаменитого промоутера, за то право, которое он предоставил нашей компании в участии в этом турнире, подтвердить бой звания чемпиона мира.
I want to thank to Mr. Frank Warren for opportunity to have to stage a WBA flyweight title defense here in London.
В нашей компании Union Boxing Promotion более 22 лет, 23 год. 20 лет провел с нами в этой компании Артем Далакян.
Our company, Union Boxing Promotion, is working since more than 23 years, and more than 20 years Dalakyan is already with us.
Компания за свое время деятельности провела 136 профессиональных промоуций. Завела титулы бой за звание чемпиона мира, интерконтинентальных чемпионов. 140 поясов было разыграно за это время.
We have staged since over these years more than 130 bouts. Okay. And for world titles, for continental titles, and
В основе нашей деятельности принцип основной, олимпийский, победит сильнейший. Поэтому я желаю завтрашним соперникам выйти на ринг и победить сильнейший, достойный. А на перспективе у нас планы на объединение, унификацию. Если все получится, мы будем рады унифицировать пояс вместе с Фрэнком Мороном, с его компанией Queensberry.
our main principle is Olympic one. The win will be the strongest will win. And so we hope for the win, and we hope for next unification fight with cooperation with Mr. Frank Warren and Queensberry.
Thank you.
Fantastic. Thank you very much, Yuri.
Thank you, Yuri.
Lovely message there. Yuri Rubin from Boxing Union Promotions. Let's talk about this fight. Let's go over to the challenger, the unbeaten David Jimenez. David, a big opportunity for you on a big card. Tell us how you're feeling heading into your world title fight on Saturday night.
Tenés una gran oportunidad para lograr un campeonato mundial el próximo sábado. Decinos cómo te sentís.
Así es, bueno, me siento muy contento, motivado. Vengo desde Costa Rica para recoger algo que Arte en Dalakian tiene, que es mío.
I feel very happy. I came from Costa Rica to take out something that Dalakans have that is mine, the world champion title.
And what do you know about this world champion, and what makes you believe that you will beat him on Saturday?
¿Qué te hace creer que puedes llevarte el campeonato mundial este sábado?
Soy un boxeador que tengo muy poca experiencia en el boxeo profesional, pero en lo que es boxeo estilo olímpico he tenido mucha experiencia, medallista de bronce mundial, medallista de bronce panamericano, y tengo todas las herramientas para ganarle a Dalakian.
I have a lot of experience in Olympic boxing, in amateur boxing. I won a Pan American gold medal and a world medal also in Olympic boxing. But my experience in pro boxing is just 12 fights, but I have all the experience to win Dalakans on Saturday.
Okay, well, look, you've got 9 knockouts in your 12 fights so far. Do you think you'll get the knockout on Saturday night to become world champion?
Tenés 9 knockouts. ¿Crees que puedes lograr un knockout el sábado a la noche?
Tengo toda la fuerza y la juventud para lograr ese knockout. Me he preparado de la mejor manera, pero vengo a pelear round por round.
I have all the force. I has been training a lot for this fight. I'm ready for this fight, and I know I'm going to win this Saturday night.
Okay, thank you, David. Let's speak to the world champion, Artem Dalakayan, WBA World Flyweight Champion. Artem, tell us. He believes he's going to win on Saturday. Tell us why you win. Why do you successfully defend your titles?
Артем, твой оппонент говорит, что он выиграет, а почему ты считаешь, что выиграешь все-таки ты?
Ну, во-первых, все такие, как мои соперники, приезжали ко мне и говорили, что они меня выиграют. Но у них это не получалось уже 5 раз. И я думаю, и 6-й, и 7-й даже сам у них не получится. Пока я готовлюсь, у меня есть желание, пока я тружусь, и у меня хорошая форма, у них ни у кого не получится забрать пояс у меня.
Every of my opponents who came for the belt said the same, and they never succeeded. So I think for the 6th and for the 7th times they will not succeed too. Еще последнее.
Got to make sure we get the translation right
He
here,
has a
because he said he's going to
very
win.
good,
So.
form. He's in very good shape.
Okay, fantastic stuff. Let's get a final prediction from Artem Dalakayan. Artem, how important is it to you to win this on Saturday, and how are you going to win it on Saturday?
Как важно для тебя защитить свой бой в субботу?
Для меня это очень важный бой, потому что это дает шанс Я надеюсь, что дает шанс мне для объединения поясов.
It's very important for me because it gives me a chance for next unification, for the unification of the belts, of the titles.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Artem. Thank you, Yuri, Ruben. Thank you, David Jimenez. And translator, let's move along to the Itauma brothers. That, by the way, is a fantastic fight for the WBA World Flyweight title. 2 unbeaten fighters Saturday night. Let's speak to a man making his professional debut right at the start of his career. Perhaps the next big thing in the heavyweight division. Moses Itauma, this is it. This is that debut. How are you feeling heading into it?
Nice, I'm excited. Get the ball rolling. Obviously, we've got a big task ahead of us. I want to stay busy this year, but I'm not looking for them yet. I'm just thinking about my pro debut and make it even more better being alongside my brother. We've always dreamed of this since we was kids, so yeah, it's like a dream come true really, especially on a fight like Beterbiev v Yarde.
Are there nerves?
Nah, not really. The nerves ain't kicked in yet, but we see on fight night.
How are you adjusting to being a professional fighter now? Because obviously you haven't had a fight yet. You've had more press conferences than what you've had fights at the moment. But how are you getting on with it all?
Yeah, no, it's a bit more camera and talking than I'm used to in the amateurs, but it's nothing I can't handle.
Do you feel you need to make a statement on your pro debut?
I'm just gonna take my time. Obviously, I'm not gonna rush it. If the knockout comes, the knockout comes. But yeah, smart boxing.
You're boxing on the same show as your brother, but I'm not sure that you'll be able to watch each other from ringside. Have you had a chat about that? How's it all going to work?
Whoever's first will be able to watch the other. So just see what the order is.
What can we expect from you on Saturday night, Moses? I've heard stuff about how you take little bits of other fighters, a bit of Naz, bit of this, bit of that. What are we going to see a bit of on Saturday from Moses Itauma?
Unexpected heavyweight boxing. I'm not gonna be the little slugger, but I'm gonna box like a little lightweight and show my skill.
So the headline which is attached to you at the moment, Moses, is that you want to become the youngest ever world heavyweight champion. Is this something that you're putting out there to try and put into the universe and speak into existence?
Yeah, of course. That's always been my goal, to become the youngest ever world champion. But obviously, as that's 2 years, 4 months away, it's a mid-term goal. I'm not thinking about that. Just my pro debut, focus and locked in.
Brilliant, Moses. It is one we are looking forward to. The world will be watching, and personally, I can't wait for it either. Frank, do you want to say a word on Moses?
No, I'm the same as everybody else. I can't wait to. When my son Francis, who manages Moses, brought him into my attention. It was about 2 years ago. We've kept a keen eye on him all the way through, and he's been fantastic. So I'm telling you, you're going to see something a bit special with this young man.
Well, speaking of special, what about big bro Karol Ituma? Let's have a chat. This is fight number 10 for you, and it's your first title fight. How does that feel? Does it feel like the right time in your progression?
Well, obviously going from December straight to obviously January now, that's what, space of 8 weeks from one huge show to another huge show. I just want to say thank you to Queensbury, thank you to Frank, thank you to my manager Francis and all the staff at Queensbury that makes the opportunity possible. So for me now is just to take it with both my hands. I'm excited. It's another step up, but it's a step that's going to get us in the right direction. A step that's going to get us up the rankings and put us in place for bigger fights in the near future. So yeah, I'm excited.
Even in your fights building up to this, these are like completely non-championship fights. You're taking on journeymen. You've been trying to get down to around 175 pounds when you haven't really needed to. Has that sort of preparation helped for your first title fight where you have got to make the weight?
Absolutely. Obviously, what's that saying? If you fail to prepare, you're prepared to fail. So even in the early stages of our career like we are now, we're just trying to make sure that every little stone, every little corner, every little margin is done correctly. So when we get to them big nights, it's nothing new, second nature. And that's what it's all about, like being there and doing it and feeling comfortable doing it.
Well, this guy that you're fighting, Ezequiel Moderna, I mean, he's been in with the best of them, and by that I mean literally the best of them. In Artur Beterbiev's 10th fight, he took on this guy, and you're taking him on in your 10th fight as well. Are you looking to do a better job than Beterbiev did?
Do you know what? I haven't even seen the fight that he had with Beterbiev. I'm a fighter that likes to concentrate on himself, focus on all the areas that I need to improve myself in, and work on the areas I need to work on. I leave all the tactics and analysis to my coach. I've been with him since I was 14, and I trust him. I trust that what he does and what we implement is going to work. So for me, now all the work's been done. It's now just go into the ring on Saturday and put that into work.
Well, you and Moses won't be alone, because I understand everyone's flying over from Slovakia. It's going to be a big family affair. Tell me about this.
Yeah, so obviously it's going to be a huge night for us on Saturday, because in the whole career that me and myself and my brother have boxed, we've never boxed on the same night. So to have both of us there, like obviously our family from Slovakia had to come over and obviously witness it. So it's exciting, and we're blessed and grateful to be this opportunity that we're in.
And what will they be witnessing when you take to the ring in your 10th fight on Saturday?
The start of something big, the start of a new chapter, and we're excited to share it all with you.
Fantastic. Wonderful speaking to you as ever, Karol. Frank, I gave you a final word on Moses. Give us a final word on Karol as well, ahead of his first title fight.
It is, and it's a big step up for him, but we've got massive confidence in him and his coach, as he was saying. I mean, they've really done well working together, and I think we're going to see these two guys both making a big name for themselves here, Slovakia as well. They're going to be the real deal, and this is the start of a big journey for both of them. I think Karol, by the end of the year, will be in a situation where he'll get a world ranking from this fight if he comes through it, and by the end of the year he'll be fighting for much bigger titles.
Well, there you have it. Karol will be fighting for much bigger titles very soon, and there are very, very big titles on the line on Saturday night. A reminder, 7 o'clock on BT Sport. We're live on ESPN Plus in America. The unified world light heavyweight titles will be on the line as Artur Beterbiev defends against Anthony Yarde. As you can see, as you've heard, we've got a brilliant undercard as well. The guys are going to get some photos done here at the front. All journalists wait till the very end of the next press conference, and you'll get your interviews with these guys as well. And after they've done their face-offs, we'll have a short break, and we'll be back with the main event. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.